Alright, we're working on a motorcycle today. I'm trying to fit a new throttle assembly on it. So I ordered this from Motion Pro. Here's the throttle. You can see how it snakes up there. So I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos and I really couldn't figure out what to do with this adjuster. So as you can see here, the cable is totally uncut. What I did, this kit is from Van Hill, and it was like $12 on Amazon. You get all these little bits and stuff. So what you do first is you just select, so you have your cable, that's included. Go ahead and thread the steel wire through the cable, and also select the little bit that will be received on your throttle assembly. And I'll take this all apart in a second. So once that's, locked in there, you're then going to lock that bit on by heating up some silver solder. I'm using the Bernzomatic Metalworks solder. I've got the flux, acetone to clean it. This is my little crucible right here. Heated up with a heat gun at 1250, secured it to a vise. It's worked perfect. And so with the fitting that you chose for the throttle assembly, you're going to just clean acetone first, dunk it in the flux, melt the solder, dunk the cable end with the joint on there, and if you need to, you can file it down with a grinder or just a hand file. Now you're going to go to your bike, you're going to put the throttle cable end in here, and you're going to bottom out this cable tensioner adjuster. This will make this end go in as far as possible. And now we're going to go thread the cable to the receptacle. One thing to do as well is put your handlebars at the position where the cable is the most lengthened. And now you're going to come in here. So you can see right there, right there is where my receptacle needs to go. But first, this cable right here is going to sit right in there, and then, the black sleeve is going to sit right in there. So I'm going to mark this off with blue tape. It looks like I'm going to go at the top of this blue tape line. I'm going to cut the black cable right there after I remove the steel cable first. The assembly is now pulled off the bike, and let's go. And this is where I marked it to get cut. Let's go take this. All right, I cut the end with my snips, and then I also ran this on my grinder to flatten this guy out and smooth it off a little bit. Now I'm gonna get rid of that little hole right there with the little pin. Use a little pick to get that little plastic tab that was hanging there. Didn't want it snagging on my cable. Now I just fed the cable right back into the assembly, and it pops out with a large length on the other side. All right, now grab a ferrule and make sure it fits into where you want it to go, and now put it onto the Teflon. Pretty much just press fitted it on there with my hands. I also reattached the throttle assembly. Now snake the throttle back through to your engine. Now plug the ferrule into the hole. Make sure your throttle is in the all the way off position. And now with a Sharpie, mark the cable where you want the end to be. And also make sure this little guy is in his right orientation, as if it were intentional. All right, my cable is marked up, and now I'm going to pull the throttle cable out. Detach the assembly. We're at the end with tape and use my wire cutters. Turn on your heat gun. Put your new tip on your wire. Fray the end a little bit so it doesn't slide off. Dip it all in acetone. Alright, now dip this tip in flux and also orient it in the position that it will go into your engine. This is after I dipped it into the silver solder. Probably put in some water. Alright, we're back on the bike, and I'm going to make sure the fitting goes in before I hook up the handlebar. See if I have to do any more you know, select grinding on this. And as I found, there was a little too much silver solder on there, so I'm going to use my hand file and take down the diameter a little bit. And after some more filing, I finally got it in. Now I'm attaching the handle back on. Just snake the cord through right here. That's ready for its final attachment. All right, check it out. I think it just needs some grease and we'll be good. All right, and the last thing I did was spray some white lithium. I disassembled us all and I sprayed some white lithium down the throttle cable line. It was a little hard to twist, but now it's perfectly nice. So if you're having some problems with like a kind of like resistant throttle, try some white lithium, and this stuff will stay in there for a while. Hope everything helped, guys.